Hi guys, it's Carl here from Buzz Website Design and Marketing, and welcome to another marketing snippet designed to help you to grow your business. And the topic of today's talk is all about something that's come up quite a lot since the advent of social media, and it's more apparent now than it's ever been, and it's called shiny new thing syndrome. Now, what I mean by shiny new thing syndrome is that there's lots and lots of people in business and in the world today just moving on from one amazing idea and one shiny new thing to the next. And the danger of that in small businesses is that if you're running a marketing campaign and getting good at a particular social media or a particular marketing technique, then it's quite likely that when something new and what looks like amazing comes along, is that you'll put what you've been doing by the wayside or neglect it in favour of the shiny new thing. Now, the danger of that is that you run the risk of not getting particularly good at any particular marketing angle, technique, social media, business strategy, because things take time to start to work. And if you're constantly hopping from one new thing to the next, then it's likely that your marketing is going to be consistently not as good as it probably should have been and could have been if you just stuck in there, got good at what it was you were doing and mastered it. Now, this is very common in the network marketing industry, where people who join a network marketing business, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, they're very good, they join a network marketing organisation as a distributor or as a representative, and things seem to go in hunky-dory, and yes, things were always slow at the beginning, and then they jump onto the next shiny new thing which promises them more money and an easier business and better life, and they just hop from one to another without really giving the one that they originally had the opportunity to properly succeed. And those who do succeed in something like network marketing are those who stick with it long enough and stick with the same organisation and the same marketing plan long enough for it to properly work for them. Now, business is exactly the same. I see people going into new type of business every single 18 months, 2 years. I've been around for long enough to see this happen. And I can't say that I've been any different in the past, but if you don't give your business the opportunity to succeed, then you're not really giving yourself the best chance of long-term success. Because if you develop that mindset, there's always something better if things get tough, then at what point are you giving yourself the opportunity and the length of time required to be successful in just about anything? And this applies to marketing. Social media is the absolute worst for this, where I get lots of emails from people, I've just joined this particular group, please come and join me, or I've just joined this particular website or this business forum, or I just found this amazing new marketing technique, smash your SEO in just 5 days and stuff like this. And it's all shiny new thing syndrome. And the reason why it's a problem is because if you're not sticking with the stuff that you know works, but you've seen this amazing thing that's been sold to you and everybody seems to be raving about it and everybody looks like they're doing really, really well, and you think, well, actually, maybe that stuff isn't as good as it could be. Maybe I should try this new thing. The problem with that is that this stuff could actually be your cash cow. And if you shoot the cash cow in favour of some hot new thing, then the cash cow will die and you'll end up starting from scratch again with something that might not necessarily have been as good. And this whole talk came about as a result of a discussion with a friend of mine last week who was trying to work out a business strategy to take his business forward. He's doing quite well, but he wants to step things up, he wants to do better, he wants to expand. And he said, he went through a phase of constantly trying and new different things. When it became something new came onto the market, he wanted to try it. And unfortunately, he said the results were like this, because he didn't give anything long enough to do this. So I would urge you, be careful about the shiny new thing syndrome. In the web marketing world, as I fully well know, there's constantly something new coming up. There's constantly a shiny new thing being thrown in our faces. We're on the cold face. We design websites and we help people with their online marketing. And we see this day in, day out. And we see far too many people in small businesses and the self-employed falling foul of the shiny new thing syndrome. So please, whatever you do, if you've got stuff that works, stick with that. If you see a shiny new thing, dabble with it to begin with. Don't ditch this stuff before really giving to give this stuff a really good go, because this stuff is the kinds of things which really pay the bills. I'm not saying there aren't going to be some amazing new technologies. I promise you, all of the social media platforms out there are worried because they know that the barriers to entry are very, very low in the online world. It doesn't take, you don't need a whole team of scientists to come up with a new social media platform. Now, pretty much anybody with tech knowledge and a couple of programming friends can put something together. Heck, Facebook was built in somebody's bedroom, for goodness sake. So, and Twitter was the same, YouTube was exactly the same. And so the barriers to entry are there. So the big guns in social media are concerned. We're really worried about the shiny new thing syndrome. But that doesn't mean that you should be jumping ship from there over to here simply because this one looks better, it smells better, and everybody's talking about it. Doesn't make it better. You know, if it looks good to be true, probably is. Anyway, hope that's been really, really useful. And just remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Link will be up there. You'll get a weekly email from YouTube every time we post one of these videos. But at the end of the day, if you do nothing, nothing will change. So go out there, do it. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.